Y'all, 36 books for $9. 36 books for $9. I don't know. I can't believe it either, but we got all of these from a recent library sale, and I am going to share with you all of the books that we got, so stick around. Okay, complete honesty here, I don't have anywhere to put these. No idea where they're gonna go. Our bookshelves are slap full. So that's gonna be interesting. However, I couldn't pass up 25 cents for a book, you know? So our local library had 4 books for $1. And what happened, we went to the library to just check out books that we actually needed for our units, not our units, for our school year, specifically for the Samantha unit study that we're using for history. So we went, we checked out a few books, and the librarian was like, oh, hey, we have a couple of racks over here for books that are on sale. It's 4 for $1. So we were in a little bit of a rush, but we kind of skimmed over, and I was like, wow, there's some really good books in here. I just really don't have time today to go through them all. So I asked her if we could come back the next day. And she's like, yeah, sure. Actually, it's probably better that you come back tomorrow because we will have more books on the shelves. I'm like, great, wonderful. We go back. There is now a room. They have now dedicated a room with all of these racks of books. And I honestly, I probably could have gotten more with all of the books that we picked up that I was like, oh, this would be really cool. Oh, this would be really good. I could have gotten a lot more, but I tried to just hone it in on things I thought we would actually use, and that would be good for a longer period of time, with the exception of a few that my daughter was just like, I just want these. I'm like, okay, it's 25 cents, you know? So what to start with? Let's start with just some of like the fun picture book type things that we got. I'm going to save the coolest find or the best, I think is the best find. I'm going to save that for last. And I think you guys are going to be just as amazed as I am that I got this book for $1. So first, my daughter wanted this Meet the Dogs of Bedlam Farm, and that's what it is. It's like these dogs that actually live on a farm, and it's like real pictures and things. I thought it would be pretty fun, and that's like totally a thing she's into right now. And since we're studying about animals and things, it kind of works, so we're going to go with it. Next up is Harvesting Hope of Cesar Chavez, and it's a picture on Cesar. And we don't have any picture books for him, so wanted to go ahead and add that one in. This was another one she just really wanted, How Dinosaurs Say Happy Hanukkah. We have a Happy Birthday, How Dinosaurs Say Happy Birthday, and she likes that one. Whatever, it's $1, you know what I'm saying? So fine. Next up is Young, Gifted, and Black. This is Wide-Eyed, which is one of my favorite publishers. And these are just short little snippets of Black heroes from past and present. So we saw Katherine Johnson. That Katherine Johnson is the first person that we saw, like just when we opened the book, and my daughter was sold. She was like, okay, yep, I want that one. Josephine Baker. So there's a lot of good ones in here with just little snippets about each of them. So that one is pretty cool. Next up, this is one that I have actually seen recommended quite a bit, and it's The Secret Garden of George Washington Carver. Now, we have the other book, A Weed is a Flower. So we have a book of George Washington Carver, but it's not going to hurt to have another one. This is a different, obviously, very different illustrations, author, different take. And again, I have heard really, really good things about that one. This is one, I've never heard of this one, but we saw it. It was kind of tucked in the back, and I saw it. I started skimming through it and was like, wow, this is actually really amazing. So it's Around the World in 80 Tales, and it's literally a tale from 80 different countries. So it's some kind of story or folklore or something like that. And it tells you here. So this is a story from Scotland. Really, really cool. When we get to world history and even like world geography, this will be a really fun one. And they're all fairly short, so we could just do, you know, a quick little read of those, but this one is really, really cool. I'm excited for that. These are 2 little chapter books that my daughter picked up too, just fun little ones. She already has a couple of these. So this is the Puppy Place. So we got Kodiak, who is obviously a husky. A husky is her favorite dog. So when she saw this one, we knew for sure she was getting that. And then she also got Scout, who is a German Shepherd. But these are just little fun, short chapter books. She has another one. So she saw those and wanted to add to her collection. To go along with continuing series, is the Precious books. Now we have Precious and the Zebra Necklace that we read when we did the Africa unit a couple of years ago. We really loved that book, but our library had a continuation of the series. I don't know if this is all of them or not or what, but we got every Precious book that they had. So that is Precious and the Mischief at Meerkat Bray. Okay. Then we got Precious and the Puggies, The Great Cake Mystery, and The Mystery of Meerkat Hill. So I'm really, really looking excited. I don't know if I'm looking excited. I am looking forward to and excited to get into these. These are they're just fun and they're cute. And like I said, we really loved the zebra necklace. And so I think this will be a fun little addition for us as, I don't know, we may do those as read alouds. Also, okay, so this also continues a series. Again, I'm not sure where these fall in line, and I don't really know that it matters, but they also had 2 of the Rush Revere books. So Rush Revere and the Brave Pilgrims and Rush Revere and the Presidency. We actually, what do we have? We have Rush Revere and the First Patriots. Now, I'll be honest with you. I started to read the physical book of the First Patriots and was like, I can't make it through this. So we got the book on audiobook and much, much preferred that. It actually is really, really well done in audiobook version. So I kind of figured for now, we likely will do the same with these 2 as well. However, these would be really good as independent readers when my daughter gets quite a bit older. And another, it's 25 cents, so it's worth the investment to have them. Who was, what was? Same thing, we're still not quite ready for these yet, but the time is coming soon. And another, it's 25 cents. We can always use these. So I grabbed Richard Nixon, Princess Diana, Napoleon, Where is the Serengeti, and Where is Broadway. So those are more of those series that we got. They did have some other titles there, but I figured maybe we wouldn't use those quite as much, and I didn't want to get them all, although I feel like you probably can't go wrong with any of the titles, but these were kind of maybe more titles that I thought realistically that we would get to and that my daughter would likely enjoy. Are y'all ready for this? Let's see if I can get them all in one fell swoop. We got an entire stack of American Girl books. So I'm really hoping these American Girl unit studies stick and that my daughter actually really enjoys American Girl books, because I just bought a ton of them. Quickly, I'll just show them to you. Some of them are kind of a newer version and some of them are kind of an older version. But we're gonna go. Changes for Molly. These are not all complete sets. I just got what I could that of the girls that had units to match. So Molly, like this was the only Molly book that was there. So that's why I grabbed that one. Then we have Josephina. So learns a lesson and surprise. Then thankfully we did find a Meet Addie and Addie learns a lesson. So this is book 1 and 2 for that one. So that was really great. And same thing with Kit. We actually completed the series with Kit. We have Meet Kit, and then we were able to get books 2 through 6. So we could do this entire unit study. And then also we went ahead and got the Meet Grace and Meet Cecile series. These two girls actually pair together. So these are books 1 through 6, but it's actually 3 books of Marie Grace and 3 books of Cecile. So that'll be kind of a fun little read for that. And then the last book that I got, that I saw, and I could not believe it was even still there. I don't know how many people had been to the sale yet, but I found the Smithsonian Timelines of Everything for 25 cents, y'all. This thing is going to be such an amazing and valuable resource for us. When they say timelines for everything, literally, like this is of dance, the story of dance. How fun. And then the British Empire and cars, right? So there is so much in here. I would have, if this was $1, I would have bought it. Honestly, I probably would have bought it at regular price. I don't even know what regular price is, but I know it's not a quarter. So I had to make sure that I grabbed it. And that, my friends, is the 36 books that we got for $9 at our local library. Make sure you guys check those out. I don't know how often that happens, and obviously it changes like per area and for your local library and all of that stuff. But finding sales like this at your library is incredible for you, but you're also giving that money back to the library for them to invest in new and updated books, which will only then help you in the future when you go to check out books from the library. So I highly, highly recommend supporting your local libraries, both with checking out books and dig into their sales if and when they have them. That is it for today's video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon.